Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to the month of June. I hope you had a great month of May, the family month for the Asian cultures, and I hope you also had a nice Mother's Day. I hope you treated your mothers with love and nice food maybe. Yeah, I didn't get to see my mum, but I did send her a nice little gift and she really liked it, and so I was very pleased with that. In terms of bullet journaling, I had some experimental days where I wrote little quotes, as you can see, in between the weekly pages, and I really enjoyed that, and so I think I'll probably carry that throughout the month of June as well. And can you see the kind of blurred word coffee? The month of June, I've chosen the theme to be coffee because I recently took a barista course, which I really enjoyed, and because everyone struggles to find the theme for their bullet journal spreads, I just thought, why not do coffee, because I just took this course and I love coffee. And yeah, taking this course really made me appreciate how good baristas are. How some baristas actually put so much effort into their coffee. And so yeah, you know me, I'm terrible with freehand, so I just went around with a pencil, did the cup, and so a consistent theme, a takeaway coffee cup. Some people don't have all the colors for the dual brush pens, and that's okay. Use coloring in pencils or whatever you have. And just work with what you have and you'll be surprised that the results are pretty okay. Because I wanted to fill in the space, I did some dots, and I think I will probably add a bit more color later on. I just didn't have it with me on the spot, so that's okay. I just went over with the dual brush pen a little bit more because it was quite light, quite light. And you know me, I love the screen. I had to use it in the spread just a little tiny bit so I can use it in the next spread. Okay, monthly spread. You remember the last month where I did the 31 boxes for each day? I'm going to be doing that, except with coffee cups because my theme is coffee. And yes, it's time consuming, I know, but I really liked how it looked, and you're doing it because you enjoy it, and so I wanted to enjoy it visually, and so here is me 10 times faster on video but drawing the coffee cups. And yeah, it's totally worth it in the end, so that's fine. And I'll be using the grey colors for the lids, just going over and making it look slightly more 3D, and oh my gosh, so many cups. I wonder if I'll have this many cups of coffee throughout this month. I had this really thin Copic liner, it's 0.03, and I used this to sketch out a espresso machine that I'll be drawing up top here. I did do it in pencil, but can you see it? I don't think you could, and so I just went over with this, and I'm showing off my knowledge of what I learned from the espresso course, from the barista course. And so yeah, I am drawing the espresso machine and the grinder and all the cups on top. And then I realized I couldn't quite see it, and so I went around with the 0.3 Copic liner. I'm adding some shadows to give it a little bit more kind of pop off the page, and I also did that with the border around all of those, and I screwed up the day, so I let that dry and then wrote all the other days first, and the title for the month, June, and this is a very common writing title for a bullet journalist. Yeah, and moving on to the habit trackers. For the month of May, I really enjoyed having this one right next to the monthly layout, and so I'll be doing exactly the same thing, going across and overlapping the two different habits that I want to be tracking every day. Some of them I won't be doing every day, and some I really should be doing every day, but I didn't, and so by the end of June I'll get to see and compare with the month of May if I actually tried a little better to do what I was supposed to do. But you'll see in the next monthly flip through, but it's okay. These two will be the pages that I had in the month of May as well. So one is the personal or the very random notes page, which I will write personal with the Furinosuke brush pen and keeping it consistent with the theme coffee. This is a coffee cup and a takeaway coffee cup. My cup looks a little bit munted, but sorry. Yeah, coffee beans, because it's coffee day, obviously. And moving on to the weekly spread. I'm very experimental these days, and so I haven't done this one before. I've seen it, but I hadn't tried it, so I had to try. This is the barn doors, and I use this one so that I can write a few more things down in the weekly diary writing or anything I want to write for that particular day. But I will keep the consistent calendar up top, and yeah, leaving some space for the must to-do list. I'm writing the workout kind of ideal routine. I have reasons. This is the coffee cup. I honestly thought this was like only like a thing in maybe New Zealand or Australia, but some Korean Korean cafes seem to be using this colored cup nowadays as well. But yeah, so I'll have the must to-do list on top so I can see it throughout the week, even if I flip the page, the barn door page. So yeah, I'll be writing a lot of things. Hopefully there won't be too much empty space, but yeah, that's the reason why I'm experimenting. I'll see if it actually works. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'll just change it up then. And you know me, this is the very boring ideas page, but just keeping it consistent with the coffee theme, a takeaway cup. Okay, no one is telling me, no one is suggesting or recommending any other expense tracker layout, and so I'm just keeping it the same. I guess for this little images on each side, coffee theme, coffee beans, why not? And honestly, if I'm using any money outside, it's at cafes, drinking coffee or having a brunch, so coffee is money. Yeah, consistent. The last page, you know, is my discovery page. You might think, what's the difference between a discovery page or an ideas page? Discovery page is slightly more specific to this month, and so I don't know. It works for me, and so I do what works for me. So the barista course that I told you about that I took, it was at a place called Espresso Coffee School, and it was in Kingsland, located pretty close to where I live. And so yeah, I'll be going in for practice sessions. That's the great thing about this school. You can book in practice sessions and then go practice making coffee, and so you won't forget the knowledge or get rusty. So that's why I chose this school to learn coffee from. There are a lot of good coffee schools in New Zealand as well, but yeah, that's the reason why I chose this one. And this is the final flip through for the month of June. I really liked the espresso machines and all the other ones that I'll probably have to fill out to really enjoy. But yeah, it's just my usual, lots of negative space, but a lot of coffee beans. I hope you guys will have a fun month of June. Everywhere else in the world, you guys must be super hot, but New Zealand is so cold, so stay healthy, stay warm or cold wherever you are. Enjoy the month of June, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye!